Hey guys, I'm going to give you a walk around today on my 1980 Jeep cj5. This is an original 304 V8 CJ. It does have the H in the VIN number, which means it came with the 304. It's got a T176 4-speed transmission in it. It has a Dana 300 transfer case, that's the gear-to-gear. It also has an AMC 20, which was originally the split axle rear. That's been converted to a single axle. It's got a 354 open gears. The front's a Dana 30. So it was painted when I first got it. Paint is about 10 years old. It is absolutely not perfect. It's got some chips in it. It does have a few bubbles here and there, but for the most part, as you'll see, it's in very good shape. It's definitely driver quality. I put the Nerf bars on. It has 31-inch by 1050 Kirkland radials. They've got about 3/4 tread on them. Some of the wheels do have some surface rust. It does have worn lockout hubs, as you can see right there. The diamond plating on the side here was on it when I got it. It's just a nice protectant for your foot, to kind of a kick plate when you're getting in and out. If you don't like it though, just a few screws and it comes right off. The best top is new, and I mean new, it's brand new. There's really, as you can see, the plastic is clear. It just never gets used because I only drive it in the summertime, and otherwise it sits in my garage. If you walk around the back here, you can see I have replaced the tail lights. It does have the two bumper on there. That's a custom MagnaFlow exhaust that I put on. See there, I put the chrome pumpkin cover on, and you should be able to see, yeah, new shackles have been put on with Zerks. Gas tank is original. The gas gauge does work. When it's full, you will get it. It does tick off of full until it comes down a little bit. Probably some sort of a short in there when the tank is full, but otherwise it's a 15-gallon stock tank. There's the other side. So windshield brackets, chrome, those are new. It does have an antenna in it. The radio that is in it came with it. It's never worked. I've never replaced it, but it's from the original cutout, so the dash has not been cut up. Windshield glass is perfect. Windshield wipers work. Yes, I even put on the windshield spray Zerk, and that does work. It's got a reservoir as well. So you can see the hinges there for the hood are chrome. The windshield tie down, those have been replaced. That's chrome. Hood tie down. There's your front bumper. The grille is also chrome. Underneath you can see I put a chrome cover on that, and there are the new shackles that have been replaced, and you can see the motor that's been rebuilt. It's the underbelly of it, and all in all, it doesn't really leak fluids per se, but if you drive it long enough, you'll notice that the old vehicles, the seals, they'll purge a little bit of fluid here and there. So what I usually do is about every 2 years, I just go and I'll degrease the underneath of it for as much as I drive it. Take a look at the interior. I did put the chrome steering wheel column on. All the lights work as they should. Parking brake works. As you can see, the instrument cluster. I have replaced every gauge that did not work. Cigarette lighter works. Heat works great. Fan works fine as well. These are a vinyl seat cover. As you can see here, this has just really been worn down. It was already cracky when I had it 10 years ago. I have not replaced it. But I did say in the auction that if you wanted a new seat cover, or at least I would put those on for it. The passenger side one really just has one little cut, and then in the back seat you'll see another one. There's the little slice that's on the passenger seat. You can see the roll cage from here. It is a custom roll cage. It is welded to the frame in the back, and then if I open up the seat, get an idea here for the back seat. There's a little cut there, I think right back in that corner if you can see it. Right there, there's a little cut in that seat cover. 3-point seat belts all the way around, so there's 4 of them in here. I did put padding on the roll cage, and underneath it you can kind of see I did take that to a body shop and I had it painted after it was built. So if you don't want the padding on there, you can just take that off and you still have a beautiful black paint on there. Kind of hard to see here, but I did put carpet on it, and so it really helps with the road noise, keeps the sound down. Also put in a new glove box here. I have a 1980 owner's manual for that. The releases for the windshield, see these knobs, those are chrome. Those have been replaced as well. And it does have the rear view mirror there, and it also has the sun visors. So let's take a look at the motor. Alright, so this was the 304. And when we rebuilt it, it was bored 30 over. So it's actually a 309 cubic inch motor. It does have the aftermarket Edelbrock intake. And then you can see that it's got a Holley Truck Avenger carburetor. That's a 4-barrel. That was brand new. Everything was replaced as you expected to be replaced on the motor. I also replaced the exhaust manifolds. I did not put headers on these because I had a Jeep before with headers and they always came loose and I just didn't want to deal with it. Plus the heads have not been ported, they're stock, so you're not going to get a whole lot of more performance out of these out of headers. So motor does get up and go though. Everything else has been replaced on it. The radiator is new. Actually in 10 years I put in 2 of them. The second one I did go with OEM. Much better radiator. It's been no problem. Battery has been replaced and does have a warranty on it. It does have power steering. Does not have power brakes. Hasn't been an issue. I think partly because I don't have the real big tires on this. These are 31s. But if you're going to put 33s, 35s on here, you may want to put in a power booster for your brakes. But as of right now, it really isn't a problem with these. Otherwise, try to see the rest of the motor. It runs beautiful, as I'll show you right now. And the motor is cold, as you can see to the touch, holding on the manifold here. So I'm going to start it for you cold, and then we're going to go ahead and pull it out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start this thing cold, so you can see. Again, my hands are on the manifold. It is cold to the touch. I haven't run it for a few weeks here. But I'm going to go ahead and just set this down and start it up. Alright, so see, it fires right up, and I'm going to go ahead and pull it out here into the driveway. There's snow out today, so I'm not going to be driving it around. It's got an electric choke on it, which works really, really good. You can see it right there. So the idle's on high right now. That MagnaFlow exhaust. Kicks down nice. Got the Holley dialed in really nice right now. 4 barrels open up pretty good most of the time too. Once in a while I get a little hesitation, but otherwise it really opens up nice. Just a great sounding, smooth, it's a good little motor, these 304s. The nice thing about the exhaust is it's, you know it's a V8. You can hear it's got a real mild cam in it. It's got really great compression, but yet it's not super loud. So if you're got the top down, which I always did, it won't drive you nuts. Hey, that's it. Hope you enjoy the walk around here on my Jeep. Again, my name is Rick. If you have questions, you can get my phone number off of eBay. I'm also at 612-221-2600. 2424.